The second set of apartheid is what Palestinians, 400,000 of us in Jerusalem, are forced to survive. And then, of course, Palestinians in the West Bank, where they're supposed to survive. And then the concentration camp of Gaza. Finally, we will recognize the plan that was set back in 1949. A concentration camp for Palestinian refugees that were expelled from 240 communities. It's the bleeding heart of Palestine. You need to be bombed into submission in order to accept that you are robbed of everything, and not 99% of you. You want 100% submission. I have no idea of a population on the planet that was 100% submissive to the savagery of its oppression. So in a way, like Israeli apartheid is not like in South Africa, where it was a system set to remain, or with the Jim Crow laws. It's a means to an end, and the end is complete elimination. And I'm not saying that to be a pessimist or anything. I'm a very pragmatic person. I'm too idealistic to the point where I believe that everyone is born free and equal, which seems like a radical stand today. But I recognize the process. I recognize what we have been subject to from 1897 until today. It's not about being a pessimist or an optimist. That is the process. Now, almost every sentence I try to mention in this, you will have like tons of literature written about it. We are the most analyzed population on the planet. We're the most case that has international resolutions written on them, every detail. We're the most covered place on earth. Like, do you know what's the size of Palestine? 27,000 square kilometers. And you are not allowed to call it Palestine, by the way. This geography, where the state of Israel was established, is 27,000.9 square kilometers. It's not like that huge space. So when you call Palestine, Palestine, you're a radical. You have to call Palestine Israel. Because of all the overproduction of data, people forget that Israel and Palestine are two different names for the exact same geography. When you show the map of Palestine, Israel will be like, oh, where's Israel? And like, we are always dragged into debates, dragged into conversations, dragged into analysis, dragged into everything, while this process of elimination had never stopped for a day for the past 100+ years. So we need to recognize the process. We need to recognize the problem, because when we recognize the problem, the solution becomes easy. So if the problem is Palestinians are not comfortable under Israel's savage behavior, then we need to make the Palestinians comfortable under Israeli savage behavior. But if you believe that the problem is Israeli apartheid, then the solution is end of Israeli apartheid. If you believe the problem is religious, then yeah, good luck solving that. Because I can tell you, Europe's obsession with the elimination of Islam since the collapse of the Roman Empire took them to nowhere. People's obsession with the elimination of Jewish identity failed over 4,000 years. So like, if you want to look at this issue as a religious issue, then yeah, good luck. It will never be resolved because it's not religious.